What's up and welcome back to another video, guys. Today I have some crazy information to share with you regarding the UCS Death Star that's coming out in October of this year. Now, we have some information regarding the gift with purchase that's going to be coming with the Death Star, as well as some different information regarding the actual build itself, the minifigures, and even the piece count. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video. The disclaimer, everything in this video is a leak or a rumor, so all of the information, nothing is 100% set in stone just yet, but we do have some pretty interesting things to talk about, so without further ado, let's get right on into this video. Starting off with the basic information, the UCS Death Star is going to be set 75419, and it's going to release on October 1st of 2025 for $999.99, the first $1,000 LEGO set. Well, that does mean a lot in its own. That's not what I'm here to talk about today. I will save that for another video, so let's get on to some of the information. Starting off with the piece count, it's rumored that the set is going to have anywhere between 8,000 and 12,000 pieces. Now that does make sense given the $1,000 price tag, but that is still a ton of pieces, and I'm curious to see how this ends up fitting all in a box. The box is going to have to be huge and it's going to be very heavy, so I'm curious to see if LEGO has to do anything differently for the packaging for a set this big. As for the minifigure, it is rumored to have about 40 minifigures, which, just for reference, this base plate has 40 501st Clone Troopers on it, and yeah, getting this many minifigures in a set is going to be crazy. Now, yes, this is going to include Gonk droids and also the mouse droids, so maybe give or take a few for that, but there is going to be a very large amount of named characters that I'm very excited to see. Now, looking toward the most recent Death Star that we got, it had 25 minifigures, those being R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker in his Tatooine outfit, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker in his final duel outfit, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Han Solo, and Luke Skywalker in their Imperial disguises, an Astromech droid, a Death Star Protocol droid, 2 Stormtroopers, 2 Death Star Gunners, 2 Death Star Troopers, as well as an Imperial officer, an Imperial Navy officer, Grand Moff Tarkin, Darth Vader, 2 of Emperor's Royal Guards, as well as Emperor Palpatine. Now, I think that these are pretty much guaranteed to make an appearance in the UCS Death Star, being the main characters of the movie and kind of just the obvious picks. I feel like we're going to have a lot of overlap in those minifigures. However, that's only 25 minifigures, and yes, I do think that there is going to be more multiples with the different troopers, with the Stormtroopers and the Death Star troopers and the Gunners and the officers. I think we're going to be getting more of them to fill up the bigger set because there is going to be more space in the interior, which we'll talk about in just a little bit, but I do think that there is still some big options for us to get some cool names characters that we have yet to see or just haven't gotten in the Death Star before. I think a version of Admiral Yularen would be pretty cool and is looking very likely. I know we got the polybag version earlier in the years back in the day. However, we have not seen him appear in a set. I guess we got the younger version in the UCS Venator, but this would be the perfect time to get the Imperial version in an actual set because many people have not got that polybag, and I think it would fit very well into this set. Some of the other minifigures and some of the other rumors going around is that we might be seeing some Rogue One characters in this set as well. I know with Rogue One kind of getting hotter and hotter now, especially with Endor Season 2 and the anniversary coming up, I think there is definitely a possibility to see some minifigures in this set that are related to Rogue One. So I'm not really sure if that's something that's going to happen, but it could be reminiscent of the UCS Millennium Falcon that we got, where we got minifigures based on the original trilogy as well as minifigures based on the sequel. So it's something that I could see LEGO doing, as it is something that they've done in the past. However, Rogue One isn't as big as the sequels were, so I'm not sure if it is something that they'll end up doing. However, I would 100% be welcome to it. There's so many cool characters, and doesn't look likely that we'll be getting any more Rogue One sets in the future. I guess Andor sets are kind of similar to the Rogue One sets, but it's not the same, and I think that it would be cool to get some different characters that we haven't seen in a while or have yet to see from Rogue One. But with 40 minifigures rumored to be in this set, I can't wait to see what we get, and I think that LEGO is definitely going to knock it out of the park with some of their character selection. Now, moving into some of the different rooms that we know are going to be in the UCS Death Star, this being a much bigger scale than the previous ones that we got, allows for a lot more room as well as a lot more detail to be put into these different rooms. Now, some of the ones that we know is going to be the detention block. I think this is going to be very cool and also allow for some different play features, and I think it will be reminiscent of the actual Comic-Con San Diego exclusive that we got of the detention block, which is such a cool set, and I think if depicted well in this UCS Death Star, could be a large selling point for a lot of people. Now, we're also going to be getting the trash compactor, which is also just an iconic scene from the Death Star and an iconic part of the Death Star as well. So I'm excited to see this. It is looking like there isn't going to be a little bit of a play feature function there, but I could be proven wrong. It's just from how this is shaping up. I'm not sure if that's something that's going to be included, but I would be happy if it was included. I think that having the closing walls is a lot of fun, but might be something that they get rid of on the larger UCS version. It also looks like we're going to be getting a hangar that also might have some sort of ship in it. Now, I'm not sure what that could be. I mean, maybe a TIE fighter of some sort, or Vader's TIE Advanced, or something cool like that. I think probably not a normal TIE fighter though, just because of how tall the wings are. It wouldn't necessarily fit, but I do think if we get Vader's TIE Advanced and it's able to fold up, it would be really cool to get that, and it would fit well in the hangar because it has the angled wings. This is something that we've got before in the previous Death Stars, so it's something that LEGO is accustomed to, so I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing it again, and it would definitely add a lot of fun features to it, being able to fly the ship in and out of the hangar. Well, I guess there's not really a hangar opening, but it's looking like it's going to have removable panels, which is going to be very cool and add for a lot more playability and also displayability, so you can kind of pick what you want to do. When you want to have it displayed on the shelves, you can have the panels closed off, and then you can also have it, open up if you want to play with it. This does raise some concerns though about how the panels are going to stay on. With how big this set's going to be, the panels might be pretty heavy and kind of hard to adjust and put on, so I'm curious to see how LEGO goes about building this, but I am excited to see it. Some of the other rooms that we can see that are going to be here are Emperor Palpatine's throne room, which is going to be a lot of fun. This is one that we also see frequently in the previous Death Stars, but is such an iconic scene, maybe the most iconic scene from the Death Star, so I'm very excited to see it, and I'm actually super excited to see what they do for the rest of the rooms, and I think that LEGO has some very big opportunities here, and I'm very excited to see how much detail they're able to put into each room, given this is actually a UCS set and is going to have more room for detail and just more room in general to fit minifigures and other things in. Last and also the most exciting piece of information that I have regarding the UCS Death Star is actually revolving around the gift with purchase that's going to be coming out alongside it on October 1st. Now, LEGO's history regarding the gift with purchases for the UCS sets have been a little bit hit or miss, especially for Star Wars. However, it looks like it's all turning around. Looking at the UCS sale barge that we got in October of 2024, we got the Luke's lightsaber promo that was hailed as one of the greatest by fans, and it looks like that his trend is going to be continuing here with the UCS Death Star, because we're going to be getting Darth Vader's lightsaber as the promo. At least that is the rumor as of right now, and I think that that is great. A lot of people were wondering where this promo is, as it is one of the no-brainer lightsabers to include in a set, and it makes sense now that it was being saved for the UCS Death Star. So I'm super excited to see this one come out. I think Darth Vader has a really cool hilt design, and I think this will be great. However, it does leave a little bit of questions, because the Luke's lightsaber gift with purchase came out with that $500 set being the sale barge, and it resells for anywhere between $150 to $200. So if this set is coming out with the $1,000 Death Star, the Vader's hilt might be one of the most expensive side gift with purchases in recent years, because I mean, assuming that it is going to be double the Luke's lightsaber, it's going to be like $400, which is crazy. The gift with purchase resale market always goes crazy, but I am happy that we're getting this gift with purchase. It makes the $1,000 price tag a bit more enticing, especially to go and buy it right away instead of waiting for a sale. It makes it more worth it, and this is going to be just the same as all of the other gift with purchases. It's going to be available when it comes out, and it's going to last while supplies lasts, which, goes pretty quick, especially for things like this. But I'm very happy, and I'm super excited to see the build if this ends up being the gift with purchase, because I think it will be great. I think Darth Vader has a great design for his hilt, and I think this will be a great gift with purchase. That is all the information that I have for you guys today about the UCS Death Star. I cannot wait for this set to come out. However, I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy it at a $1,000 price tag. That's kind of crazy. I don't have $1,000 to go spend on a UCS Death Star, but I wish I did. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so I can buy the Death Star when it comes out. Hopefully, maybe. I know that it's not a set that many people are going to be able to get given that very high price point, but I'm still very excited to at least see what it ends up looking like and seeing all of the different stuff that's going to be coming out alongside it. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and if you want to stay up to date on the different leaks and rumors, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video, and you will be the first to know if I get any more information. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew, signing out.